Hello, lovely students of class 6. You are welcome to the model question paper of English. प्यारा भाइ बहिनीहरू तपाईहरुको लागि म आज परीक्षाको लागि अति नै महत्त्वपूर्ण मोडल क्वेशन विथ आन्सर मोडल क्वेशनको आन्सर सहित लिएर आएको छु। यो चाहिँ तपाईको एक्जामको लागि अति नै महत्त्वपूर्ण हुनेछ। Okay, the first one, read the text and answer the questions. Okay, 5 marks को एउटा तपाईको टेक्स्टबाट एउटा प्यासेज आउँछ तपाई टेक्स्ट बुकबाट। So let me read out. In towns and cities, the use of fossil fuels mean oil, coal and gas for heating results in large amounts of carbon dioxide filling the atmosphere. Although some cities have been made smokeless zones, the exhaust fumes from the vehicles on the road has meant that air pollution continues to be a major problem. Each of us is guilty of polluting our environment to some extent. Almost everything we buy today comes in some sort of container or packaging made of plastic, glass, or aluminum, which we usually throw away. Attempts have been made to encourage factories to recycle these materials. How long can we allow this pollution to continue? Scientists tell us that the increased amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere may soon have disastrous effects. They fear that it will raise average temperature around the world and cause the polar ice caps to melt. If this happens, the level of the ocean will rise by 4 to 6 meters and vast populated areas of the planet will be covered by water. Can we afford to make such risks by continuing to pollute our environment? So it's about, dear students, it's about fossil fuels, it's about pollution, it's about lack of recycling. यसमा अब भाइ बहिनीहरु कार्बन डाइअक्साइडको हैन बढी उत्सर्जनले के हुन्छ के कस्ता कुराहरु हुन्छन् भनेर दिएको छ। Okay, now give examples of fossil fuels. Fossil fuel example dinu भन्ने छ. Okay, answer is examples of fossil fuels are oil, coal and gas. Question second, what causes air pollution in the cities? Air pollution in the cities is caused by exhaust fumes from vehicles on the roads. Question C, what do people do with the plastic containers? People usually throw away plastic containers. Question number D, what will be the effect of the increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? What will be the effect of the increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? The increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere will raise average temperatures around the world. The last question is, what according to the passage will happen to the vast populated areas? के भनेको छ भने प्यासेज अनुसार के हुँदैछ vast populated areas मा धेरै जनसङ्ख्या भएको क्षेत्रमा भनेको. The answer is, okay, let me, vast populated areas will be covered by water if the polar ice caps melts. So vast populated areas will be covered by water. This is the answer. Now question number 2, read the text and complete the given sentences with the words, phrases from the text. So a few years ago, while I was on holiday in the Himalayas, I stopped for the night in a small village. It was a poor place and there was no proper hotel, but the owner of the restaurant offered me a bed for the night. Please wait here, he said, pointing to a table just outside his restaurant. While I prepared your room, it was a beautiful evening. The sun was setting behind the dark mountains and the stars were just beginning to come out. The villagers were lighting fires and the stars were just beginning to come out. The villagers were lighting fires for their evening meals and there was a pleasant smell of wood smoke in the air. Then I noticed that I was no longer alone. Someone was sitting at the table beside me. It was an old man with a long white beard. His clothes were dirty and almost in rags. What do you want? I asked. Let me tell your fortune, sir, he said. I laughed. Don't believe in that sort of thing. I told him, all the same. The old man took hold of my hand. I can tell you your future, he said. I tried to take my hand away, but the old man held on to it gently but very firmly. हामीहरु तपाईले पक्कै पनि यो बुझ्नुभयो के गर्नुभयो हैन. यसमा के हुन्छ कि ओके होलिडेको बेलामा राइटर चाहिँ हैन एउटा उले कति जाँदाखेरि रेस्टुरेन्टमा ओके रेस्टुरेन्टमा बस्छ र त्यहाँनिर उलाई टेबलमा बस्न भनिन्छ. प्रिपेयर यो रुम के त्यसपछि उलाई ओके सन डार्क हुन लागिसकेको हुन्छ, अँध्यारो पर्न लागिसकेको हुन्छ. सबै भिलेजतिर फायरहरू जलाइरहेका हुन्छन्. भिलेजर्स वर लाइटिङ फायर्स फर द इभिनिङ मिल्स. ओके सबै खाना पकाउँदै हुन्छ बेलुका. त उसले एउटा एक्लै थियो नि हैन. someone was sitting at the table okay no एक्लै थिएन ऊ एक्लै थिएन कोही उसँग आएर बसेको थियो beside me it was an old man with a long white beard एउटा बुढो मान्छेले सेतो कपाल भएको मान्छे दाढी भएको मान्छेले उसले हात हेराउँछु तपाईँको फर्च्युन हेरिदिन्छु भाग्य हेरिदिन्छु भन्छ भन्ने कुरा छ okay now let's do the exercise that was no good okay he wanted it that are the question okay like this the question also okay हेरौँ त there was no good के थिएन it's very easy you can easily find in the text सजिलो छ यसको आन्सर तपाईहरु टेक्स्टमा पाइहाल्नुहुन्छ I will say है त फर्स्टमा there was no good hotel in the village and the hotel भन्ने हुन्छ to my I waited at a table while the owner waited at a table. See, the writer liked the smell of wood smoke. Smell the old man was wearing dirty clothes. The old man wanted to tell the writer's fortune. The old man continued catching the writer's hand gently and very firmly. So these are the answers from the text. Now, 3. Read the text and write whether the given statements are true or false. Are cartoons always nice? Cartoons सधैँ nice हुन्छन् त भन्ने कुरा छ. First time I took my daughter to the movie theater, she was 6 and the movie was Bambi. Bambi नाम गरेको. Okay, movie हेर्नको लागि उसले आफ्नो डटरलाई लिएर जान्छ मुभी थिएटरमा यो फिल्म हलमा भनौँ. Only 6 years थिइन् उसको daughter. I'm a movie lover, so I had to choose into it carefully and thought a cartoon movie only. Cartoon movie choose गर्छ आफ्नो छोरीलाई देखाउनको लागि. Okay. Would be an effective introduction to the 7th art world. बारेमा छ. My point is, are cartoons really safe for kids? कार्टुनहरु सबै बच्चाको लागि सुरक्षित छन् त? Or do parents need to pay attention to the type of cartoons kids are watching during their spare time? कस्तो कस्तो कार्टुन हेर्छन् चिल्ड्रेनले त्यो कुरा कतिको प्यारेन्ट्सले ध्यान दिनुपर्छ भन्ने कुरामा मुख्य कुरा छ. Once I sat on the sofa to watch a cartoon with my 80-year-old son and got completely dumbfounded when I realized the cartoon character was agonizing right in front of us, bleeding as if it was an action adult movie. कतिपय कार्टुन मुभीमा कार्टुनहरुले अलिकति बच्चालाई तर्साउने खालको हैन अलिकति ठुलो खालको सिनहरु काटमार गरेको सिनहरु बिल्डिङ गरेको सिन हुन्छ. Everybody knows that the cartoon Simpsons doesn't spare nice manners or behavior, but what about the kid stuff they display? यस्तो खालका हैन कार्टुनहरुले राम्रो मेसेज दिँदैनन्, म्यानर सिकाउँदैनन्, राम्रो बानी व्यवहार सिकाउँदैनन् बच्चाको लागि. In the afternoon for young children. Next time you take a kid to the movies, maybe a cartoon doesn't make the best choice. यसकारण कार्टुन लाँदैमा बेस्ट हुँदैन unless you take the time to watch it and analyze its content first. पहिला यसको विषयवस्तु के छ, कार्टुनले के देखाउन खोजेको कुरा बुझ्न खोजेछ भन्ने कुरा बुझ्नुपर्छ. Or you take the risk of exposing your child to messages or she is not prepared to get it. Okay, now Dumby. Okay, it's about Bambi is a cartoon movie. This is true. True. Okay, there is not violence in cartoon movies. False. Parents shouldn't worry about the cartoon contents. False. The Simpsons displays nice manners and behaviors. False. Before taking a child to the movie, it's important to check the movie content. True. Now read the text and do the given tasks. Question number 10. Hi, Nisu. I'm really sorry but don't have time to visit you, so I'm writing this email instead. Last night I went to the cinema and saw a great film. You can also read the book. And I heard on the radio that it's true story. It's about a family with 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, who lived in a village in India. The children went to school there and had lots of friends. When the children grew up, they started thinking about moving abroad. The sister went to France to become a teacher. The older brother went to America to open a restaurant. Only the younger brother stayed in their home country and worked on his father's farm. When they grew up, they all got married and had lots of children. The film shows us the good and bad, sad times that the 3 families had and how the brothers and sister didn't see each other for ages. The children who were cousins never met when they were little. Many years later, when the sister became a grandmother, she decided to see her brothers again and meet their wives and children. So she invited them all to her big house in France. So I'm not going, this is on syntax. I'm not going to tell you what happens in the end because I want you to see it yourself. I also have the book. I'm reading it now, but I think the film is better. I would like to see it again, so you can come with me and my sister on Saturday. I'm sure you will love it when you see it. It's a little bit sad, but not all the time. Sometimes I laughed and sometimes I cried, but I can't say the film is funny or sad. I hope to see you next week. So it's a later त्यो लेटर चाहिँ त्यति तपाईँले डिफिकल्ट भएन बुझ्न क्वेसन्स आर भेरी इजी छन् खासै डिफिकल्ट पनि छैन प्यासेज फाइन्ड द वर्ड्स ओके फ्रम द मेसेजेस डिस्ट्रिब्युटेड बाई इलेक्ट्रोनिक मेल्स इज भेरी इजी छ होइन इमेल हो यो मेसेजेस बाई मेल्स इलेक्ट्रोनिक मिन्स इमेल बिगेन स्टार्टेड आउट अफ द कन्ट्री एब्रोड फाइनल्लीको अर्को एट लास्ट हुनुपर्ने यहाँ छैन त फाइनल्ली नै लेख्ने नेक्स्ट वान कजिङ लाफ्टर र ह्युमरस यसलाई भन्छ ह्युमरसै भन्छ नेक्स्ट इज आन्सर द फलोइङ क्वेसन्स वाट डिड गीता डु यस्टरडे गीता वेन्ट टु द सिनेमा यस्टरडे वाट इज द स्टोरी अफ द फिल्म अबाउट द स्टोरी अफ द फिल्म इज अबाउट अ फ्यामिली with 3 children who lived in a village in India. The story of the film is about family को बारेमा छ तीनटा चिल्ड्रेन छन् जुन गाउँमा बस्छन् इन्डियामा who doesn't leave the country the younger brother doesn't leave the country who arranged the visit to France the sister arranged the visit to France why isn't Gita telling Nisu the ending of the story Gita wants Nisu to see the ending herself ending भन्दैनन् उनले आफैले हेर भन्ने सजेसन दिन्छन् So questions are easy to answer, dear students. Although the passage may be quite long, लामो भए पनि यी क्वेसनहरु गाह्रो छैन. Punctuate the following text. Punctuation गर्ने भनेको शुद्ध मिलाएर लेख्ने हो writing you know. So here are some mistakes on as replied हैन. Through there are some mistakes so put small letter capital letter मा मिस्टेकहरु छ. So what is they asked her did you throw any stone. So here direct speech छ direct speech means comma inverted comma question mark they are missing है what is the answer कस्तो हुन्छ यसको करेक्सन भन्नु त yes y is capital s she replied full stop I threw a stone at the mango tree they asked her again here did you throw any stone at the king question mark and inverted comma close the woman didn't answer but turned pale The woman was arrested and presented before the king. Okay, this is the corrected version. Correction is now write a description of one of your friends. Write up 100 to 150 words. Include information about the following: your friend's name, age, and nationality, job, your friend's physical appearance, your friend's personality, your friend's hobbies. You मिलाएर एउटा 100 to 150 को short text लेख्ने भनेको छ. So Ramesh is a 14-year-old boy who studies in grade 6 with a medium build and an average height. Ramesh has short black hair and warm smile that lights up his face. His dark brown eyes reflect his intelligence and curiosity. Personality wise, okay, but not personality wise. Personally wise, Ramesh is known for his calm and composed manners. He is a good listener and is always willing to offer a helping hand to anyone in need. सबैलाई गर्न चाहन्छ सहयोग दुःख अवश्य परेको भनेको despite his busy schedule he manages to maintain a positive attitude and approach towards life. In his free time Ramesh enjoys reading books on science and sports. He is also an avid cyclist and often goes on weekend cycling trips to explore nature and stay fit. Additionally, Ramesh has a passion for photography and loves capturing the beauty of landscapes and cityscapes through his camera lens. Now imagine that you are ill and visited a doctor yesterday. The doctor has advised you to take a rest for at least a week. Write an application letter to your class teacher for 1 week leave. So new road Pofra. February 28th. So first of all, you should write your address, then you should write date and class teacher, your school's name, an application for sick leave, respected sir or dear sir. You can write any one, either respected sir or dear sir. I beg to state that okay, I beg to state that I have suffered from fever and headache for 2 days. Yesterday I visited a doctor and he suggested that I should take a rest for at least a week. Therefore, kindly grant me a sick leave until next Tuesday. Yours faithfully, yours obediently, Vishal Case. You can write more. Okay. Your class and your roll number. Now, question number 8. Choose the best answer to complete the sentences and rewrite them. Okay. Look, that is okay. So yeah, old and old and old. That is an old and this is vowel sound. I come from Darsula. Where are you from? Where are you from? My father always wakes up. Next is Nitu likes dancing. She doesn't like singing, but she doesn't like singing. My sister is 15 years old and I am 12. I am younger. Okay, younger than my sister. From me, it's very easy. From what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? Next is a common noun. Which is a common noun here? Okay, your girl is a common noun. Okay. Next is you give me your pen. So can you give me your pen? Can you give me your pen? And last is Marble. When I was young, but now I don't. So I used to play. खेलते हुँदा है. I used to play. I was playing sorry. I used to play हुन्छ है. I used to play. पहिला खेल्ने अहिले नखेल्ने है. Past habit लागि we should use we used to. Next is the door is cool in here. Close the door. Close the door. This is ordering this is ordering improvisation. This close the door. Now this is all about the solution answer to the question paper. Dear students, I will upload solution to other model questions of grade 6. Thank you for watching.